Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching my videos, and I have a really cool video for you today. It's M.A.C brushes versus Sigma brushes. Now, if you don't know what M.A.C and Sigma is, they are both makeup companies that sell makeup and pretty much everything makeup related. Sigma just started out, so they're getting on their way to selling more makeup things. Now, I did not get paid for this, but I do want to review these brushes to let you know my opinion and what I think is best for you guys in this economy. So let's start off with the M.A.C 150 and the SS 150. It is a big brush. This brush is very good for foundation that is like powder or mineral foundation, and I guess you could use it for your blush and maybe even bronze. The M.A.C 150 and the SS 150 is also real hair. Now the SS 187 and the M.A.C 187, let me show you a picture. It looks really big, but believe me, it isn't. This baby is way bigger. Now it looks like it's clumped, but because I haven't washed it. But the M.A.C 187 is $42. It's way expensive for a brush like that. This is real hair as well as synthetic fibers on the tips. Now let's move on to the M.A.C 168 and the SS 168. Looks like this. These two brushes are fairly similar, except the M.A.C 168 is $32. Let me show you a picture. This brush is good for your blush, your highlights, as well as the contouring part of your cheek. Now let's move on to the SS 190 and the M.A.C 190. This is a flat synthetic brush. It is only good for foundation to apply in short, quick strokes. The M.A.C 190 is $32. Both of these brushes are synthetic fibers, and they are fairly similar. Now let's move on to the SS 239. It looks like this. Now let me show you a picture. Now the M.A.C 239 is $24.50. Now the M.A.C 239 and this brush are completely different. Obviously you can tell by the color. The M.A.C one is white and this one is brown. And also, this one is shorter and the other one is a little bit longer. And you can do a lot more with the M.A.C 239, but you can't really do a lot with this. You can just kind of do the eyeshadow part. Now let's move on to the SS 224. This is a fluffy brush. The M.A.C 224 is $28, and I personally don't like that brush because I got the travel kit one, and it was black, and it had a blue little thing. I personally don't like this brush because it's very flimsy, and you can tell that this one is dense, and it's very fluffy as well. Both of these are real hair, and this brush is very good for blending out the eyeshadow in the creased area. Now this next brush is the SS 252 and the M.A.C 252. Looks like this. It's a very flat brush. These look fairly similar, and I think they could do the same job, except the M.A.C 252 is $29. It is good for applying your lid color. This brush is also good for putting eyeshadow on the bottom lash line, and I do use it for my highlight area. When I kind of mess up on the end, I kind of buff it out. I like that brush. The next brush is the SS 275. It looks like this. It's an angled brush. And the M.A.C 275. The M.A.C 275 is $24.50, and already that is expensive. I would never spend more than $10 for a brush. This brush is good to apply your eyebrow color as well as your highlight area. And you can also use this in your crease to make precise lines. Next brush I have is the SS194. Looks like this. This is a concealer brush. The M.A.C 194 is also a concealer brush, but it's a bit longer than this one. This is good for concealing under your eyes, on top of your eyes, in the crevices of your nose. Anywhere that you have blemishes, this brush is very good for concealing. It's small and it goes very well. The M.A.C brush is $19. It's very expensive. The next brush is the SS266 and the M.A.C 266. The M.A.C 266 is $19.50. And these two brushes are kind of different. The other one, the hairs are much longer than this one, and it's kind of bigger. I've actually felt it, and I like that brush as well. It's very good, very precise for lining your lash line, and the M.A.C 266 is also good for lining your eyebrows, and if you want precise highlighting, it'll be good for under the eye. The next brush is the SS219 and the M.A.C 219. This brush is bigger than the M.A.C 219 slightly. It's longer, but it's still dense, and they're still both fluffy. The M.A.C 219 is $23. That's the only downside. It's always the price that counts. But both of these brushes are very good. They're both real hair. Both of these brushes are very good for getting deep into the crease and kind of getting deep in the outer V, and also smudging out your eyeliner. The next brush is the M.A.C 209 and the SS209. This is the Sigma one. This one looks a lot fatter, width-wise, if you can tell. And then that one kind of looks a little skinnier. I like this one because it's very, very dense. And I use it to line my eyes, to line the lash line, and you can also use it for your lips. It's very good for both. The M.A.C 209 is only $17.50. That's kind of bad. And then the last brush is the SS219. Looks like this. And the M.A.C 217. The M.A.C 217 is $22.50. And they kind of look similar, except this one looks a lot flatter. But this one is very dense and fluffy. Both of them have real hair. Okay, so when I bought the Sigma Brushroll kit, it included 12 brushes, and one extra travel size one as a free gift, as well as Indian Girl as a eyeshadow. The price of all the Sigma brushes combined was $99 plus shipping and tax, because I bought these online. You guys choose. Thank you so much for watching.